play bass in the Gaslight Anthem. The band's name, years ago, when we started the band, we kind of went through a bunch of different names, and Brian brought up a good point that there was a cool club in New York where the old folk singers used to play in the 60s, like Bob Dylan and whatnot. It was called the Gaslight. So we took that with the name Anthem, and it's not really that interesting of a story. We're just a soulful rock and roll punk band, I guess, you know. And I don't know, we're just a rock and roll band, really, when it comes down to it. People take what they want from it, but I don't know. I never really think about it too much. You know? I think we just kind of get up there and do what we do, and that's that. What did it look like? Nice, pretty lady. But that has a badass side. She'd probably be like an assassin or something. You know? Just touring, you know. We've been on the road for about 6 months straight, and I think we're coming up on 3 weeks. 3 weeks left in this European tour, and we're gonna finish up, go home for a couple months, and then start Australia and Japan. To be honest with you, the exact same thing that's happening today happened then. We had to take a really early flight out of Stockholm to Helsinki. We got to this hotel, and we slept for a couple hours, woke up, did a couple interviews, and now we're gonna go to the club. And I think it's the same club too. So, you know, I listen to all sorts of music. I grew up on punk rock, you know, Ramones, Clash, Replacements, Bouncing Souls, Hot Water Music, you know. Then Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Led Zeppelin, The Who, all sorts of stuff. You know, a lot of hip hop as well. There's two huge differences in being a writer and being a musician and an artist all the time, because you're always changing and evolving in what you like and what you don't like. And you always have your main influences, but your inspirations come from different things, I think, all the time. You know? As of now, a big inspiration to me is this band that's on tour with us called Sharks, which they couldn't make it to this show, but they're great. You know, they're 19 years old, and they're playing honest rock and roll music, and it's nice to see kids that young doing something that cool and doing it that well. They're all really nice and pretty well educated in music. I've found that a lot of our fans are music enthusiasts. And they really enjoy talking about music and you know, talking about our music to us and seeing and trying to understand where it comes from. I think it comes from a New Jersey thing, maybe. And I feel that, you know, they feel a connection maybe between the lyrics in our songs and the lyrics. It's a lot of the storytelling aspects that Bruce Springsteen and us share, and just explosive live show. You know, I guess there's a lot of different things that people could reference back to. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's pretty lame, you know. It's what it is, you know. Those people have always been there. The funny thing is, they're not even from New Jersey, so they just kind of invade New Jersey, and they've given New Jersey a bad name. So it's not my thing, and they could do their thing down wherever they go, on those bars or whatever it is, whatever they do, you know. I'll stay out of it. You know, punk is what it is, you know. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of life. You know, it's a system that was put in. You know, even before punk was around. Really, I mean, it's being good to others, being, you know, good to everybody around you. You know, having extreme thoughts about certain ways. It's, you know, it's a subculture. And I don't think, you know, certain bands keep it alive and certain people keep it alive, certain art forms keep it alive, and I think punk will never die as a whole. Green Day? Yeah, I mean Green Day is they changed the face of punk rock music in the early '90s, you know, and more power to them. They've been doing their thing, and they've become one of the biggest bands in the world. Almost 20 years, so you know, good for them. You know, I don't think being a punk means that you have to be poor and living on your friend's couch. You know what I mean? Punk is, like I said, it's inside of you. It's in your mind. It's what you think. It's how you act. It's not all the other, you know, the fashion side or whatever it might be that certain people think. Usually wait till we get home. We get into our environment there. You know, you know, you have so many other things going on when you're on the road. It's kind of hard to get into a headspace of writing music. So, yeah, you know, we're trying some different things. Maybe when we're home, record a couple songs here and there, and but for a full album, not for a while. I'm gonna have to continue to tour on this album and go home and relax again for a little bit and then write a new record. If it's real, you know, if it's honest, if it's an honest song, if it's an honest band, that's what makes it special. You know? If you believe in what you're doing, anything can be special. Biggest thing in my career. Recently we played Radio City Music Hall in New York. That was probably one of the biggest highlights of our career. Hopefully, you know, doing the same thing we're doing now. Being able to tour and sustain a life, you know, for myself and my family by playing music. You know, that's all I could ask for. No, I'm getting married. On the way. Yeah, Brian's married. The other two aren't. You gotta, you know, again, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is our life, our career. It comes with the territory. You know, they understand to a certain point.
You and your high top sneakers and your set of tattoos and your old.
Yeah, I got quite a few. Yeah, they're all here. I got some here, legs and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We just grew up kind of being into that scene. And, you know, tattoos kind of intrigued me when I was a kid. I was wanting. I think that comes with the territory of the music and the lifestyle and whatnot. You know, everybody's got tattoos. Right? I love my country. You know, I love what America has stood for, you know, however many years we've been around, which hasn't been as long as other countries. But yeah, I'll stand by my country till the day I die. You know. People die for my freedom, so you know, you can't take that for granted ever. Obama, I don't really talk politics too much. I kind of leave that for the other guys. It's not my thing. Staying true to yourself, you know, being who you are, and that's it. That's what I believe. Hey, it's Alex from the Gaslight Anthem. Check out my interview on Revolution TV.